ele yot dok romela mal jama whitewashing bar soap sabuni ayoza aye chabun luoko boma be loyo ki chabun ma romela mal kun tiki rangi mataki cream jama aye mung me kelo lewi gangi mole kombo dok miu leo kit ma bom yorbet kwede ki kome nonge dukan ki supermarket duju mai loboman do chatne aye chapa General Enterprises ginonge idukan number deke Rafik Building ichikubo Kampala.
Machel magali wario perio wi abichel dwi machel dong tuma ichabir energy mate aktwal Wano TV yupo kany me ro paintin kita jui ni kilonya na ema kwera kara chelo kany ki Mr. Oringi Dennis ucho bora ni Oringi
Asho mabe marat pe jemo ntika wat mabe watika ko orken madue me achel okatum kede mo fola chwet ni
tuma ringi
o fola je nyokero o tienen be piare bi abungen pa do machel pian chamo beru ka katto mwaka me donye mwaka manyen dano bedu ki la penya ma pol ni tira due machel rombe de kar metum kachi illokom ye me yer president it was a heated election, presidential election. So dano pol ba tamani nyo jamini po ka bedu mabe, yo aduki kuyu bedu nyo marach, ento wa fola chwe tini nrupiera wabungen kuyi gibol ni nruapa we big. More than 10 days after election, ento fodwa tiye mabe, yela mo marach you can't pare. Ento wange jomo kana kwa geruwen, atirane ikare makuyi ubedu aduki no bedu kakati butambala jomo kana gichilo gigi nerogi on allegation ni again go time katoro police station manene joma kwa gurwen atirane ilok me quick kimo kana ma pol so lego ne
joma kana be na ringi wa bere en kany ero joma kana tiebe make ma ko ge okubeti
yeah over
giti detention
yeah
mape wange kama giti
including
jo kana gurinyo go kana yo chal chagulanye gi
yes.
So waro bere gera ni ngwere tia gas bum pere eto there are few insecurities it can ping pa dana chela
yeah kumbe mo tika loke the national unity platform northern Uganda president Lina Zedriga kama NTA funata ngeo para yonge maki abduct nyan ke pajone ki igayaza man eni utime ni ano ario mano utelo ni ano be bolo ku ke come akade bana lamego ma obedo chalo vice president western region pa national unity platform how about bana pegi ngeo kama tie so these are issues ma chala nywele lo me Uganda mi pegi link pere pian kan ngat monica kare pegi ngeo mal pajone de pengeo pebedo beto twal pere technicamente o kon me yenyo kama no ngat and that is all of the government protecting lives and property so kano beri ilo machalo Russia gi lo machalo Ukraine gi Israel gi pian Israel gere annual gi achiel ko man ka rueny maka kar pegi ngeo ma di it is a concern parliament kono so I think also we need to ask for the whereabout pa jo ene
adata ene kibere kare bere ne be tie tajana to motwo
jemne pe be
motwo wai ching maliet ene ni
jemne pe be chana rueny
but anyway mete ki teach pe olemen ku diro I cerkati yen kar chilinga libe chelo lo konya mo gal cha ko no wachak na front page tika wachi Army and Youth MPs out Deputy Chief of Defence Forces joins Parliament story neti page number there abongwen aboro ki abongwen lewo kitiro Youth MPs nyingi tika kati kany pa Mony Lieutenant General Sam Koding, Lieutenant General James Mugira, Lieutenant General Sam Kavuma, Brigadier General David Gonyi, Major General James Chinalwa, Major General Henry Masiku, Colonel Victor Nekesa, Major General Joseph Semuanga, Colonel Silva Meme, Colonel Knight Ikiriza. Mero MPs, Pamoy Magubo, Chair of Parliament. Youth MPs, Julius Wanyama, East, Samuel Bejira, Central, Elma, K. Chala, Northern, Mwine Tumwebaze, Western. Uringi, Youth MPs, wakachaka Kenyo. Wipona ni anacha ngatanye ara wenye birolo twal iket gana bolo kuinyo campaign biro kuipa youth MPs ayo biro what atango doe chairperson panga electoral gen pa NRM tikwe kubete
am Oshung me representing young people is sake.
Okay.
PN representative here. So I'm not sure me representing young people and in the top organ.
Okay.
And pursue me better my parliament, from the region only. So I not make a color because they were electing the members. We are again go representing Dulma Pade. So the Women Council, Benegitiki Mamegi, then the Youth Council, Benegitiki Latela Mamegi. But any Jomaki Yargila Woni and Jomagi showing interest in representing their regions. Tirana at Moko Cik Uganda, Wanana Tunkomala Uganda, Lucian Beda Dek. Nyaro me NRM anoka loye kwini nyaro ma uchungu party UPC bana bedotie ma ake wacha aki iteme lao enochung jemine po water mabe so lawo ye for youth MP northern region to make him Vara secondary school Matia City Marua. Now Jomena magen go bolo kui ani chamo kene pe yero lo wang vulu ko wan kono
So
Joma Gibolo Kui pa special interest group, gen get you ki gen magilone college election. There's college election through the delegate conference. So all the top leaders of the youth league at the sub-county level are there. From each sub-county, Uganda. So, and that is why, there were 1,200 plus delegates, youth MP, and
youth leaders from the sub-county.
Yeah, so youth leaders from the sub-county, from the district, the top leadership. So it is a kind of election, these are either people who are attached to NRM, and majority of the voters, they subscribe to NRM because NRM, their structural election team are bare, and people they tend to understand and Vulu ne mangeo be peweng Vulu mangeo ne ti either no one nyoti LC deck nyo wone ti Elsa Beach
Chufonyo
berika tete nya cheba dire geneti komar chere gam form wakonyi utie command. So that is why you find jomo chere yene jomo kene penye oki pieni penyu wina ngata da yera wena ni aki village and meche representing one sub county. So pieni ye eno mero yape from the village level ge yer ge kagi chere competing at the parish level kagi yer tapsi you represent the young people at the sub county level, from the sub county kai chere chung at the district level district level ge yer tapsi you among the top leadership in the district, then you become part and parcel of the delegates may participate.
How
in the
many
youth
should
election.
they be per county?
Per district, what take structure the youth chairperson may district, what take vice treasurer, secretary, that structure may is supposed to be there. So per district money, it is now subject of civic education, voters education. But civic education is the most important thing. Me phone you down, lock metela per special interest group. Kapeshi, the same people they will be recycling themselves.
Yeah.
Year in, year out.
Karo ye pa LC1.
So wafoyo mego Elma
Elma Chala.
Yeah. Aki Karamoja.
Ring overall dong gen igma ki yer regional youth MP ge.
Again, again, they are waiting for swearing in as members of parliament.
Okay.
So they become member of parliament. Shall court Boniface and till youth Northern Uganda youth MP Kumbeti.
Okay.
But this time, to make him Vara Secondary School. Unfortunately, none from West Nile participated as a candidate.
Explaining era konki jomo kian mapego boniang ne youth MP dong ma nyam toron titenye ne ngado bo yere.
Gen giti ki yegia gikine. Juma yer Juma Aki district level, not at the sub-county level of the region. So at the regional level and at the district level, there are category of people who participate in electing the national female youth MP. Unfortunately, there is no national male youth MP. So we have only national female youth MP because of the affirmative action. But when you look at the people who have gone through, at least Dana Manyaho Uti Okaru. So again, they are members of parliament already. So the national female youth MP.
But I feel like this is too much really. Wamar mere representation for all, but clearly it's too much duplication.
Yeah, that is another conversation. Mano mera annual Uganda.
In taxpayers' money, mati kacholo. All these legislatures, ngarachel ramo representing.
Because first of all, we're evaluating youth leaders. The
problems are the same, really.
Then those who are in parliament, majority of them have also been youth.
Already,
now they understand youth challenges.
West Nile. Fiona Motor is outgoing.
National Female Youth MP.
Yes. Kumbere anti-woman MP menga.
Yes. Menebi district.
MP Menebi Benatieko.
Kumbere MP Menebi district. Wateki Padiere County MP.
Those people can represent the North. We don't need another youth. Fiona Befuru and you sit in Atanya, so she clearly knows the problems. You know?
But she would debate.
She can still debate. Represent. Any man was saying.
Then we also have number of.
Whole MP and you put money.
Then we also have number of youth MPs Magengo Karo from the directly elected. No, as directly elected members of parliament from different constituencies. Magitika being a parliament. On behalf of the young people because they're still young people. Pingodaki very special, near special interest. At least maybe disabled, I would agree. Another thing, parliament, listening post. Debating, but it is. I've never seen them debating on the floor of parliament.
Debate.
So they are just listening posts, having 10 human beings on the floor of parliament.
Just to listen.
Just to listen.
Can we just have 5 at least?
5 duong. 5 duong. Achiel bono romo. So when the CDF, TA, watiki commander in chief president, benetie, then watiki pingomada komira gibet kilumonye parliament. We have the whole Ministry of Defense and Veteran Affairs.
What's going on in parliament? Wako bedgian a beach.
Duong to twala bichi duong.
10 is too much. Even these youth MPs are so many. Because the problems of the youth in the West is the same as the problem of the youth. It's just diversity in the area. But we both understand.
And the fact is, Ngata Aki Karamoja does not understand the West Nile problem. That is the truth of the matter.
So we need a representation from all regions.
Yes.
Okay. No, but the MPs in that area can represent.
They don't understand the young people issues. So
anyway, because parliament is fully really bloated.
520 plus human beings in the house. Yesterday, Honorable Semuju Wajo, when he was being interviewed by one of the television stations in Uganda, there are only 50 active members of parliament on the floor of parliament. Others are there to watch and listen how these 50 members of parliament handle matters on the floor of parliament. And I agree with him. It is very rare, when it comes to discussing legal matters. Discussing legal matters, Jonathan, Honorable Jonathan do from a route south.
Here in attached. Basas, the prejudice of
amendment. Those are legal jargons.
Not for every year.
Notwithstanding. Standing what? There is that English word that would really replace it and in the most simplest way. Terminology
here in attached,
notwithstanding, prejudice.
They will
and when this time we can ling more watch it.
Anyway,
somebody had an argument for you to be the speaker, you should be a lawyer.
No,
for you to understand a legal jargon. No, why? It is not a constitutional right.
You must be open to learning.
Yeah, open to learning. Learning does not stop. And you're still alive. You can still go back to school.
And it's important if you're open and to accept ni paying you work ben pien pula dar paying you e o gi piemo ni paying you
and ran chalo la dear honorable Jonathan Odu he graduated recently
with law
with the law
but when you law way ngara
the parliament law again is the lecturer of laws university more Uganda kind and even he does it better than some of the magistrates key judges mokana manoti lo me Uganda so it is about being open to learning and I urge the members of parliament magi yar ginyen you
still here in attach
don't fear gang kwanti ram dak metege kwan
indogi ko ritual anyway tama mego wan kero ringi betampa station mer ko ni chama won bo me tama mego kan I chana wa nyoy namba wa o meta ni menero ngoma che I gajeri page number aderte wa chini who are the new UPDF MPs and walogo kiberna mo mete da kanyim successes challenges of the 1995 constitution pen chiek manong kumeti mo rapia dak wa chel enene bene no tika kwane terne ben tika kwe tika en is page number ario tika dedicating a season enene lo mengit ne matut pen chiek ki chakane ni ngagi maguker tam gi your contribution gi yes story ne tika en page number ye ario yes
Baraka tika mayor race winner celebrate and what very funny and I yem up to make it southern division in Ginger City la chumpi party noob Simon Kasirie we are you collapsing we low poro piani kitika kwa lo kuine kitika kwa no result mo pat and yo ngegu declare ana da hokaro so la we look and yo ngegu nongeni ana da loyo kui you see that kind of thing so mukene ngati wa ngompek lino utiro loyo mebe la même parlement pi Shibanda North district mekira donc ana loyo wot pa la kwaramin taban Idi Amin ma ana no kuyeli baboro ngompek lino no kuyeli bapabu ya ngwen mia biki piera bacheli ya ngwen angeo la mera ki biale magoni wa Scovia and near my bed pian la chinchana wa jere gen non pegi round ye mi Shibanda North but la la chinchani ye o karma be lino ngompek eno kamete mebe de parliament me represented dan kono itika wa ni agaba win delayed the polls as Obua concedes defeat Obua ti oye nie
uloye
so lo record pare bore no wa yela mo pe NRM 6 youth MP votes calculate wa kere na kandi wacha kenena mo Elma Kapel Wanyama mane ni joma gen go shon so NRM gen go loyo loka chente awuchi akwan yena kwan kle mono ba nana mo be waje no fodno mo power tie wi yamo delegate said each was entitled to 600,000 from the EC to cover transport and accommodation. As a result of the dispute, voting scheduled to begin at 8 a.m. was delayed until 2 p.m. because of Lokachente. By voting time, some delegates reportedly had still not been paid, while others claimed they received only 100,000 or 300,000. EC Umiro Chol Lubol Kui, special interest group, transport gay, ali mi abishel. Kema no mero bed kede.
Meno delegates bakawachi man kui pa youth mo beri iaroni magiti ake karamoja.
Yes.
Mirkime igi transport.
Yes. Now calm was eventually restored following the intervention of NRM Finance Administrator Medina Naha Mojale and Arua City NRM chairperson Zo Bakoko Bakoru after some delegates vowed not to vote until their allowances were paid. Kwero kabolu wika foot pay shola. So for how long are we going to continue like this, Emma? Mani mira kongi chuli kaya chere bolu kui. No wana joma put mwa tiki mira mechu no wano chane kwene. Kafuri chane upkeep mamegi keni bena yenyo neti pao koman kadong upkeep ni keeping down aliba chele mia rio mira bolu kui nyo iri nyo pijo mo kera mira yenche nyimi chane. You multiply 600,000 times 1,200 people.
That is per region.
Yes. No billion adi make balo.
And how many regions do we have?
What regions are when?
Okay, thank you. So per region, Kit is spending how much?
And what
that's some good money. That's some good money. So down at the talkage, but expenditure, Mado war don't just season with Bulu any dark date. Anyway, wametanyim page na mangwe tika waje NRM dominates municipal and city division polls. Mayor Magukaro i Kidgumtie Richard Kwir Ojara, Imbarara Jomo Mugabi, i Mukono Peter Kabanda, i Lira City Emmanuel Obong, Soroti John Enomu, Kwana Mukane, Nansa Nakara and John Bosco Serunkuma. Pole weng gene NRM kino paiti leading bawringi Tinana Salim uhuru bodugo ka en supporters na tika timine TUMH madir tak madir tak. Yes, borikono.
All right. Boratika wayokan ni Kasibante demands access to EC electronic data. Kasibante tika mero el dul malolo komye ukatio kama leng ki data makwalo kom aduki kwi pa presidential election. Karati kere chala fidavit e case ma enotiro dotto. Ma en po yeng ki kar pa president Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Ni lupu ki declaration ma isi ukata kele nong. Entika penye isi mina nong do tale gene tale shit. Manyuro ni ano kwi i polling station A wele command Museveni no wele command chagulanyo wele command e sub county any well kwi ma mega oberu wele command and with the proof and evidence. He is demanding for the data from Electoral Commission. And then the former justice of the Supreme Court, Ma Ante Waro, Mego Kisache, and he has also written her opinion about Yemo Karo and also demanding for Electoral Commission me publishing a duki kui. Ki polling station achela matilo me Uganda. And according to the constitution,
yes. Chief Justice Emeritus throwing out of court.
No. So anti-exile. So I'm not sure Lokaki exile Konoma, he asked around close to 10 questions to the Electoral Commission regarding declaration pa duki kui magiyer ke President Milome Uganda. Maiki natie lock pa access to the data. Makwaho Bulu kui police station and the constitution. Especially the Presidential Election Act, wajoni within 10 days after declaration or mere publishing a duki kui from all the polling stations in Lome Uganda for public consumption and access. So Kasibante
mapia ki displaying
and the pere website pagana by Electoral Commission. If you type right now, pay no a duki kui of 2026. So now Kasibante tika penyu isi mena data. Ana beda chele kindo chu. Mena duki kui na. Pay mena karataj manyur ni ano 70 ano 0.04 no 04 no ngatmo no 71.65%. Mina kit mano I want to evaluate. I want to do audit.
But next time ka teaching I know where I went wrong.
No. And also he wants to use it in court, challenge one of the affidavits to challenge the outcome by presidential election. When you take court, Supreme Court, I take away.
Uganda were in let's take interest on these things.
Yeah,
let's take keen interest. Jalo Bulu, the Akanyo de Uganda. Wakpe oringe gubien gudo akira igeme
awachi dilo ngaro dilo gwe tunku janga tiane lemi bieno kan.
Anyway, you Jerry, when you vision take a work kumena page ma gekene kit me sports of course AFCON 2025 revenues tournament host generate trillions. What Uganda, Kenya and Tanzania must do. I get me hosting AFCON 2027. Are we ready, Ringe? Inera mamegi.
2027 we don't do a parachel.
Do a parachel, my.
2027.
I think we only have Hoima, which looks like on the road to make completion. Bange akibwa kono stadium ilao.
Furi ata. We believe by the bor nyoromutum.
Eniko kamakiti waino miro bed training ground ham stadium maki wachino motonete artificial no kela
Furi and my rain artificial so Uganda sometimes we don't take certain things seriously.
We don't take things seriously.
And nakena mota money, yes, ba me gwe dilotie. Do we have the 5-star hotels? Maramo accommodating to cater for Joma Cherka Turo, Joma Cherka Nano Turo.
Ani chapirka when analysis pa sport analyst mo ni Kenya mo wajene Uganda we are not serious at that because irama wachi luturo already, but there's so many things that come with the game in a way. Transport facilities, hotel facilities, health. La tukomone nyo la gena mone oporo ki stampede me stadium ki rem ki kele wamlaga me akwi hoima yone tieni. So all those facilities that enable a tournament to run successfully. Hotel, restaurants.
Quality ba shakwati ni hoima kono.
There's so many things. Watching, maybe the private sector should come in to enable this post because government could be overwhelmed.
And there was a story maokati ni hotel owners magen gitie I Bunyoro sub-region gubir ka penyo government mi billion mo maron piera dek karo gimet ki ruompa hotel mamegi to furnish their hotel to match the standard me AFCON. But government ruling on it.
Also, the sad bit is that Irama you hotel ini move for the AFCON in Hoima. After AFCON, don't need pay clients. Hotel don't need room. Hotel money you enter we make you a bed. Yeah. So there's so much that we need to go back and analyze. Are we ready?
Lagada iwayo ilomaka kare. Arama you hotel ma be. AFCON bieno chapiat mana shell nyario kano diet no do shell. When the games are spread across. Now, can you go to Mkono?
Ringi cholo hotel me 1 million per night.
Mafuri any mali el Piero beach benefit para mera bageni adu gele para beach.
I have only.
Namongo ge.
Anyway, gajero tika workumero je matite me Uganda ini non copy mamege aliba yario ke kenra kwane bena online www.newvision.co.ug kongwa yuyo manaka wa dugitin gumu bukai wa berki wedi studio wa melo kaje maduong oringi welu wa matine ngome nge ikome
angeo ni tie la diet mo chwin ma ngeo lokom chui bie ngeo lokom ngom ki lokom fu bena is one of the UPC stalemate and ngeo ngom matia katemelo me Uganda and wa mero ano tietwa kit ma kui okaro kere in his perspective then ango mo mero joma ke yero eni nongen go tim pilwak mo yero gi kara we all be on the same pace one when mobedo we commercial more nongeni things are moving on well one when mobedo bad pero jomo can be retire
adada ene kache ingeyo welone kilonye ni 0 o abuga koni chama ubeki kerme joining one kan beda terape a ki kan ben bokko lokko bedo mer dok mer ko yu da ke ka chiel ka dok dugi
Medrompa chamangijani ki prestige margarine yeke kwene mapat maki yobo ki diero may rom malamal chalo vanilla ki mukene mapol pere ki mo maporo dok chulo ko down ni kunti ki vitamin mapol ikine vitamin A, B ki E opore loyo mechamo mugati te dokek ki jamo kene mapola ta nonge dukan ki supermarket duju may logoman lutatone aye chapa General Enterprises inonge dukan number Deki Rafik Building Ichikuwe Kampala Prestige Margarine, spread it, love it.